Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, your heart racing, palms sweating, the drop below seeming like an abyss. Now, imagine taking a step back, not in retreat, but to leap forward, transforming fear into the wind beneath your wings. This isn't just about overcoming a physical challenge. It's a metaphor for life's hurdles. Today, we delve into ancient Stoic wisdom to navigate through the turbulence of our fears towards a braver existence. Stoicism, a philosophy founded in early 3rd century BC, offers profound and practical strategies for facing life's adversities with courage and composure. By invoking the insights of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, we'll explore 10 Stoic strategies to not just manage, but overcome fear, setting the foundation for a life of resilience and inner peace. Before we embark on this journey, take a moment to consider what fears are holding you back. Keep this question in mind as we uncover the wisdom of the Stoics to transform our relationship with fear. In the foundational teachings of Stoicism, we're invited to navigate life's tumultuous seas with a map charted by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This ancient philosophy, etched in the annals of time by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, serves not just as a beacon of knowledge, but as a practical guide for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. At the crux of Stoic philosophy is a simple yet profound dichotomy, the understanding of what is within our control and what lies beyond it. It's a principle that, once grasped, can transform the way we perceive challenges, fears, and uncertainties. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, encapsulates this ethos in his reminder that our dominion lies over our minds and not the external events that swirl around us. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, he asserts. These words encourage a shift in perspective, urging us to channel our energies towards our reactions, emotions, and decisions, rather than expending them on the uncontrollable external forces. Seneca, another luminary in the Stoic tradition, complements this view by highlighting the often exaggerated nature of our fears. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, he observes, pointing to the human tendency to amplify the scale and impact of potential threats within our minds. This insight prompts a critical evaluation of our fears. Are they truly as daunting as they seem? Or are they shadows of the mind, inflated by anxiety and speculation? This brings us to a moment of interactive reflection. Consider a recent experience where fear held sway over your thoughts and actions. Pause and examine this fear through the Stoic lens. Was the outcome within your control? And, upon facing or overcoming this fear, did the reality match the magnitude of your concern? This exercise isn't just about introspection, but about applying Stoic wisdom to demystify and diminish the fears that often hold us back. By discerning between what is within our control and what is not, and by challenging the inflated perceptions of our fears, we can uncover a more resilient and empowered stance towards life's inevitable challenges. As we continue to explore Stoic strategies for overcoming fear, keep this foundational understanding in mind. It serves as the bedrock upon which we can build a fortress of courage, equanimity, and wisdom, enabling us to face the vicissitudes of life not with trepidation, but with strength and composure. 10 Stoic strategies for overcoming fear. 1. Understanding control. and the serene yet potent words of Epictetus. A cornerstone of Stoic wisdom is laid bare. The only thing we can control is our own thoughts. This concise statement captures the essence of Stoicism, urging us to recognize the boundary between the dominion of our control and the vast expanse of the uncontrollable. It's a call to introspection and empowerment, guiding us to invest our energies where they truly matter, within. The application of this principle is both liberating and grounding. It invites us to discern between the aspects of life that are within our grasp, our actions, reactions, and attitudes, and those that lie beyond our reach, such as the actions of others, the whims of fate, or the natural course of events. This distinction is crucial, not only for cultivating peace of mind, but also for fostering a proactive stance toward life's challenges. Instead of being swayed by every external storm, we're encouraged to focus on steadying our ship, adjusting the sails of our thoughts and actions to navigate through the turbulent waters. Consider a moment in your life filled with anxiety, a situation that seems to loom large, casting a shadow of doubt and fear. Pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? Can I influence the outcome through my actions or attitude? Or is it something that I must accept as beyond my reach? This reflection isn't an exercise in resignation, but an invitation to reclaim your power where it counts. The metaphor of steering a ship illustrates this concept beautifully. When you're at the helm, your control is over the steering, deciding the direction, and managing the sails. The sea, however, is a force unto itself, unpredictable, vast, and indifferent to your journey. You can't control the wind's direction, the height of the waves, or the presence of storms, but you can control how you navigate through them. This metaphor serves as a vivid reminder that while we may not control all external circumstances, our mastery over our responses and decisions remains firmly in our hands. This Stoic strategy is not just about facing fear, but transforming our relationship with it. By understanding and embracing what we can control, we cultivate resilience, adaptability, and a deeper sense of peace. The challenges and uncertainties of life, much like the sea's unpredictable nature, become contexts in which we can exercise our ability to remain steadfast, guided by the compass of our values and the steering wheel of our will. 2. Turning obstacles into opportunities. The Stoic wisdom of Marcus Aurelius presents a powerful reframing of our encounters with obstacles in life. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This profound insight invites us to view every obstacle not as a deterrent, but as a catalyst for growth, a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. It's an invitation to a paradigm shift, where challenges are not merely endured but embraced as integral to our personal and philosophical development. The application of this principle is transformative. It encourages us to meet adversity with resilience, to find within every hardship an opportunity to strengthen our character, refine our strategies, and deepen our understanding of life. This approach does not trivialize the difficulties we face, but recognizes them as fertile ground for growth. By loving our fate, amor fati, we accept and appreciate everything life throws our way, knowing that each challenge has the potential to propel us forward, to mold us into more robust, more wise versions of ourselves. Reflect upon a moment in your life when you were confronted with a significant challenge. Perhaps it was a professional setback, a personal loss, or a failure that seemed insurmountable at the time. Now, Consider how this difficulty contributed to your personal growth. How did it shape your perceptions, your decisions, or your future path? Often, it's in the crucible of adversity that we discover our resilience, forge our character, and unearth potentials we never knew we had. The metaphor of a seed breaking apart in the darkness of the soil before it can grow into a tree encapsulates this Stoic principle beautifully. Just as a seed must undergo the pressure of the earth, its shell fracturing in the seemingly inhospitable darkness, to eventually reach towards the light and grow into a mighty tree, so too must we face and overcome the pressures and obstacles in our lives to realize our full potential. This natural process is not merely a struggle for survival, but a necessary phase of growth. The darkness that once encased the seed becomes the very source of its strength and beauty as a tree. This Stoic strategy teaches us that the essence of growth and progress often lies hidden within the very obstacles we wish to avoid. By turning our challenges into opportunities, we align ourselves with the inexorable force of nature, which finds its expression in the endless cycle of breaking down and rising anew. Through this lens, every impediment becomes a path, and every obstacle a doorway to a richer, more profound understanding of life and our place within it. 3. Objective judgment. The wisdom imparted by Seneca. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality, serves as a clarion call to cultivate objective judgment. This Stoic principle urges us to pierce through the veil of our perceptions, biases, and unfounded fears to see situations for what they truly are. It's an invitation to disentangle ourselves from the web of our imaginations, where fears often grow unchecked, distorting our view of reality and leading us into unnecessary suffering. Applying this principle involves a disciplined practice of scrutinizing our reactions to and perceptions of the events and circumstances we face. It's about stepping back, even in the heat of the moment, to question the authenticity and validity of our fears. Are they based on concrete evidence? Or are they the product of speculative anxiety? This practice of objective judgment does not deny the presence of genuine challenges or threats, but encourages a more balanced and grounded response to them. Reflect on an instance in your life when fear held the reins, perhaps casting a long shadow over your decisions, actions, or peace of mind. Upon closer inspection, was the outcome as dire as you had anticipated? More often than not, we find that our fears had magnified the potential consequences far beyond the bounds of likelihood, leading to a state of distress disproportionate to the actual risk or outcome. This reflection serves not only as a lesson in the power of our perceptions, but also as a testament to our ability to overcome and learn from them. The metaphor of mistaking the shadow of a tree for a monster captures the essence of this Stoic strategy with poetic precision. In the dim light of dusk or dawn, when our vision is compromised, a tree's shadow can morph into menacing shapes, igniting our primal fears of the unknown, the lurking dangers in the dark. Yet, with the courage to step closer, to investigate and illuminate the truth of the matter, we find that the monster is, in fact, just a tree, a harmless, even beautiful part of the natural world. This realization, simple yet profound, exemplifies the power of objective judgment to transform our understanding of the world around us and within us. By embracing objective judgment, we learn to navigate life not as victims of our unfounded fears, but as empowered individuals capable of seeing beyond the illusions cast by our minds. This Stoic practice not only liberates us from unnecessary suffering, but also opens up a space for genuine peace and clarity, guiding us to respond to life's challenges with wisdom and equanimity. 4. Practicing gratitude. The Stoic practice of gratitude is beautifully encapsulated by Epictetus, who teaches us, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This simple yet profound wisdom invites us to cultivate a sense of contentment and appreciation for the abundance present in our lives, regardless of its scale. It's a call to shift our focus from lack and longing to recognition and gratitude, recognizing the value of what we already possess. Applying this principle involves a deliberate redirection of our attention towards the positive aspects of our existence. It's about developing a habit of acknowledging and cherishing the gifts, opportunities, and relationships that enrich our lives. This practice not only enhances our sense of well-being, but also fortifies us against the corrosive effects of envy, resentment, and perpetual dissatisfaction. By appreciating what we have, we find joy and fulfillment in the present, diminishing the desire for constant accumulation and comparison. Reflect on your own life and consider the blessings that grace your daily experience. Perhaps it's the health to engage with the world, the companionship of loved ones, or the simple pleasure of a favorite meal. Listing even just 3 things you're grateful for today can shift your perspective, illuminating the wealth of positivity that often goes unnoticed in the hustle of routine life. This exercise isn't just about acknowledging these gifts. It's about feeling a genuine sense of gratitude for them, allowing that feeling to infuse your actions and outlook. The metaphor of enjoying the warmth of the sun on your face, rather than complaining about its setting, beautifully illustrates the essence of practicing gratitude. The sun's warmth is a universal gift, freely given and accessible to all who step into its light. Yet, how easy it is to take this everyday miracle for granted, to overlook the comfort and joy it brings in anticipation of its inevitable departure. This metaphor teaches us to savor the moment, to bask in the goodness and beauty that life offers here and now, without preoccupying ourselves with future loss or scarcity. Practicing gratitude, as taught by Stoicism, is more than just an exercise in positive thinking. It's a fundamental reorientation towards life's inherent richness, a path to discovering joy and satisfaction in what we already have. This shift not only enhances our personal well-being, but also fosters a deeper connection to the world around us, encouraging generosity, empathy, and a shared sense of abundance. By choosing gratitude, we embrace the fullness of our lives, transforming our experience into one of perpetual richness and wonder. 5. Voluntary discomfort. Voluntary discomfort, a practice extolled by Seneca, challenges us to intentionally step outside our comfort zones and embrace simplicity and austerity. He advises, set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, is this the condition that I feared? This exercise is not merely about enduring hardship for hardship's sake, but about recalibrating our relationship with comfort and adversity. By deliberately choosing less, we confront our fears of deprivation and discomfort, often finding that our dread was far greater than the reality of the experience. The application of this principle serves as a powerful antidote to the fragility that comes from excessive comfort. In a world where convenience and instant gratification are the norms, Voluntarily choosing discomfort can fortify our mental and emotional resilience. It teaches us adaptability, patience, and the invaluable lesson that we can endure and even thrive under conditions we previously thought unbearable. Whether it's fasting, cold showers, or living with minimal possessions for a period, these practices remind us of our innate strength and flexibility. Reflect on your daily life and identify one comfort that you can voluntarily forego. Perhaps it's foregoing your morning coffee, disconnecting from digital devices for a day, or choosing to take the stairs instead of the elevator. The key is not the magnitude of the discomfort, but the willingness to engage with it. To step into the space of discomfort with curiosity and openness. This reflection prompts us to examine our dependencies and comforts, encouraging us to question their hold over our sense of well-being and security. The metaphor of training in a storm to appreciate the calm eloquently captures the essence of voluntary discomfort. Just as a sailor who trains in tempestuous seas becomes adept at navigating any weather, so too does our practice of embracing discomfort prepare us for life's inevitable storms. This training does not just make us better equipped to handle adversity. It also enhances our appreciation for moments of peace and comfort, making them all the sweeter for their contrast to the challenges we've faced. Through voluntary discomfort, we learn that calm and storm are two sides of the same coin, each giving depth and meaning to the other. Voluntary discomfort, as a Stoic practice, reshapes our understanding of what it means to live well. It teaches us that true resilience and contentment come not from the absence of hardship, but from our ability to meet life's challenges with courage and equanimity. By incorporating this practice into our lives, we cultivate a robustness of spirit that empowers us to face the world with confidence and grace, anchored not in the external trappings of comfort, but in the strength of our character and the depth of our inner resources. 6. Living according to nature. Living according to nature, a principle eloquently encapsulated by Marcus Aurelius, guides us toward harmony with our essence and the world around us. He asserts objective judgment. Now, at this very moment. Unselfish action. Now, at this very moment. Willing acceptance, now, at this very moment, of all external events. That's all you need. This philosophy invites us to live in alignment with our true selves, embracing virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Such alignment not only fosters personal integrity and authenticity, but also significantly reduces internal conflict and the fear that often accompanies it. Applying this principle involves a conscientious reflection on our actions, decisions, and interactions, ensuring they resonate with our core values and the natural flow of life. It encourages us to adopt a holistic view of our place in the world, recognizing our connection to a larger ecosystem and acting in ways that uphold balance and harmony, both within ourselves and in our external environment. This approach to living cultivates a deep sense of peace, as actions taken in accordance with our nature and virtues inherently feel right and purposeful, reducing the dissonance and anxiety that come from living in opposition to our intrinsic values. Reflect on a recent decision you made or an action you took. Ask yourself, did it align with your core values and nature? Was it reflective of the virtues you aspire to embody? This reflection is not about judgment, but about fostering awareness and ensuring that our choices are congruent with who we truly are and wish to be. Such introspection is crucial for personal growth, leading to more deliberate and meaningful actions. The metaphor of a tree thriving best when it grows according to its natural form beautifully illustrates the essence of living according to nature. Just as a tree forced into an unnatural shape struggles to flourish, so too do we falter when we live in ways that contradict our true nature. A tree allowed to grow freely, in alignment with its inherent design, not only thrives but also contributes to the ecosystem around it. Similarly, when we live in accordance with our nature, embracing our authentic selves and acting upon our virtues, we not only achieve personal fulfillment but also positively impact the world around us. Living according to nature, as guided by Stoic wisdom, encourages us to cultivate a life of authenticity, balance, and harmony. By aligning our actions with our core values and the natural order, we navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence, fostering a deep and enduring peace that comes from living true to ourselves and in harmony with the world. This principle serves as a compass, guiding us toward a life of virtue, purpose, and profound contentment. 7. Reflecting on mortality, memento mori. The Stoic practice of reflecting on mortality, encapsulated in the concept of memento mori, serves as a profound reminder of life's impermanence. Seneca's urging, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day," invites us to live with a heightened awareness of our finite time. This reflection is not meant to engender fear, but to inspire a fervent engagement with life, prioritizing what is genuinely important and letting go of trivial concerns and procrastinations. The application of this principle imbues our daily lives with urgency and clarity. By contemplating our mortality, we are prompted to evaluate our priorities and invest our time and energy in pursuits that are meaningful and enriching. This awareness encourages us to live more fully, to cherish each moment, and to cultivate relationships and endeavors that bring joy and fulfillment. It reduces the fear of death by integrating it into the fabric of life as a natural and inevitable conclusion, one that informs but does not overshadow our choices and actions. Reflecting on the question, if today were your last, what would you prioritize? Offers a stark illumination of our deepest values and desires. It strips away the veneer of superficiality, revealing the core of what makes life truly valuable, be it spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, or making a positive impact in the world. This introspection challenges us to live each day with purpose and intention, ensuring that our actions align with our most authentic selves and our highest aspirations. The metaphor of leaves falling in autumn to make way for new growth beautifully illustrates the cyclical nature of life and the generative power of acknowledging our mortality. Just as the fallen leaves nourish the soil for the future blossoming of life, so too does our acceptance of mortality enrich our perspective, fostering a fertile ground for new priorities and endeavors. This natural process reminds us that death is not merely an end, but a critical component of the cycle of life, contributing to the renewal and perpetuation of growth. Reflecting on mortality, as advocated by Stoic philosophy, is a practice that ultimately enhances our appreciation for life. It encourages us to live with authenticity, to make the most of each moment, and to focus on what truly matters. By embracing the impermanence of our existence, we find a deeper connection to the continuum of life, a profound sense of gratitude for the present, and a renewed commitment to live our lives with purpose and intention. This Stoic wisdom, far from being morbid, is a powerful catalyst for personal transformation and fulfillment. 8. Focusing on the present. The Stoic practice of focusing on the present is vividly captured in Epictetus's admonition: do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. This guidance encourages a profound engagement with the here and now, anchoring us in the immediacy of our experiences and discouraging the mind's tendency to wander through the byways of past regrets and future anxieties. By centering our attention on the present, we cultivate a state of mindfulness that significantly diminishes the emotional turmoil associated with temporal concerns, fostering a more peaceful and contented state of being. Applying this principle involves a conscious effort to redirect our focus whenever we find ourselves lost in reflections on past events or caught up in speculations about the future. It's about cherishing each moment, recognizing the unique opportunities and experiences it offers. This presence of mind enables us to appreciate the richness of life as it unfolds, engaging fully with our environment and the people in it. The practice of living in the present not only enhances our enjoyment of life, but also improves our mental and emotional resilience, equipping us to handle challenges with grace and composure. Reflecting on a recent moment of joy provides a practical exercise in this Stoic principle. Recall the experience in vivid detail: where you were, what you were doing, and most importantly, how it felt. Savoring this memory emphasizes the capacity for joy in ordinary moments and the abundance of such moments that await our notice when we are fully present. This reflection serves as a reminder of the beauty and value inherent in the present, urging us to cultivate awareness and gratitude for the everyday wonders that enrich our lives. The metaphor of sailing a boat, where attention must be paid to the current wave rather than those that have passed or those yet to come, elegantly illustrates the essence of focusing on the present. Just as a sailor navigates each wave as it arrives, adapting to its shape and force in real time, so too must we navigate the moments of our lives. Dwelling on a wave that has already passed, or anxiously anticipating one that has not yet arrived, detracts from our ability to effectively engage with the one directly before us. This metaphor underscores the importance of presence, showing how our well-being and effectiveness in life's journey are enhanced by our capacity to stay attuned to the immediate experience. Focusing on the present, as taught by Stoic wisdom, is a powerful antidote to the distractions and disquiets of the mind. It invites us into a fuller, richer engagement with life, where each moment is recognized as a precious gift to be experienced fully and gratefully. By adopting this practice, we open ourselves to the depth and breadth of life's possibilities, finding joy, serenity, and fulfillment in the beauty of the present. 9. The reserve clause, conditional willingness. The reserve clause, as elucidated by Epictetus, introduces a nuanced approach to setting goals and intentions. Encapsulated in the wisdom: when you undertake to do something, tell yourself that it is not entirely in your power to accomplish it. This principle doesn't advocate for a defeatist attitude towards our endeavors, but rather instills a pragmatic acceptance of the unpredictability inherent in any pursuit. By acknowledging that factors outside our control can influence outcomes, we cultivate a mindset of conditional willingness, ready to embrace whatever results our efforts yield. Applying the reserve clause means framing our goals with an understanding of our agency's limits. It teaches us to commit fully to our actions and efforts while holding loosely to the outcomes, thus mitigating the fear of failure that often paralyzes initiative. This balanced approach allows us to pursue our ambitions with vigor and determination, without being unduly disheartened by setbacks or deviations from our expected paths. The psychological flexibility fostered by this practice not only enhances our resilience, but also prepares us to adapt and grow from the unforeseen challenges and opportunities that arise. Reflect on a personal goal. Then rephrase it incorporating the reserve clause. For instance, I will do my best to secure a promotion by the end of the year, but the final outcome may vary due to factors beyond my control. This rephrasing does not diminish the commitment to the goal, but acknowledges the complex interplay of variables in any achievement, thereby diffusing the pressure of absolute success and the fear of failure. The metaphor of planting a garden vividly illustrates the reserve clause in action. When we prepare the soil and plant seeds, we do so with the hope and intention of cultivating a thriving garden. However, we recognize that the eventual growth and health of the plants depend on variables such as weather conditions, pest activity, and other environmental factors beyond our complete control. This understanding doesn't deter us from gardening. Instead, it shapes our relationship with the endeavor, fostering patience, persistence, and a deeper appreciation for the process and its inherent uncertainties. The reserve clause, as a Stoic practice, offers a powerful framework for engaging with the world and our aspirations within it. By integrating this principle into our planning and execution, we navigate life's complexities with greater ease and equanimity, prepared for any outcome. This readiness not only reduces the anxiety and fear associated with uncertainty, but also enriches our experiences, allowing us to find fulfillment in the journey itself, irrespective of the destination. 10. The view from above. The Stoic practice of the view from above, as advocated by Marcus Aurelius, invites us to adopt a perspective that transcends our immediate circumstances, urging us to view the myriad things on earth as they are, from afar. This technique encourages us to mentally elevate ourselves above the fray of daily life, to see our experiences, challenges, and fears within the broader context of the world's vast expanse and the tapestry of human existence. By doing so, we gain a more comprehensive understanding of our place in the cosmos, which in turn minimizes the perceived magnitude of our personal troubles and fears. Applying this principle involves an imaginative exercise where we visualize our life from a significant height, akin to viewing the Earth from space. From this elevated perspective, individual concerns and challenges appear much smaller, set against the backdrop of the planet's grandeur and the collective struggles and achievements of humanity. This broadened viewpoint fosters a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves and offers a comforting reminder of the commonality of human experience, thereby reducing the intensity of our personal fears and anxieties. Reflect on a current challenge or fear. Then mentally elevate yourself above your immediate environment to view it from a great height. From this vantage point, consider the challenge within the vast landscape of human endeavors and the natural world. Does it retain its original significance? Or does it appear diminished in size and intensity? This reflection encourages a reevaluation of our concerns, promoting a sense of proportion that can alleviate the weight of our burdens. The metaphor of observing the Earth from space powerfully captures the essence of the view from above. Astronauts who have had the privilege of looking at our planet from orbit often speak of the profound shift in perspective this experience affords them, a phenomenon known as the overview effect. From such a distance, Earth appears as a fragile blue orb, its boundaries blurred, its conflicts and divisions seemingly inconsequential against the vastness of space. This perspective brings into sharp focus the unity and interdependence of all life on Earth, diminishing the significance of individual fears and highlighting the shared challenges and destinies we face as a species. The view from above, as a Stoic practice, offers a profound tool for gaining perspective and cultivating a sense of peace and interconnectedness. By regularly engaging in this mental exercise, we can transcend the limitations of our narrow viewpoints, embrace a more holistic understanding of our place in the world, and approach our lives and challenges with greater calm, clarity, and compassion. This elevated perspective not only diminishes the power of fear, but also enriches our appreciation for the beauty and unity of human existence. In conclusion, our exploration of 10 Stoic strategies for overcoming fear has led us on a profound journey of wisdom and empowerment. The Stoics, with their keen insights into human nature and the workings of the universe, have provided us with practical tools for facing the uncertainties of life. Each strategy, rooted in the rich soil of Stoic philosophy, encourages us to engage with our fears not as insurmountable obstacles but as catalysts for growth, resilience, and self-realization. We've learned the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what lies beyond it, a fundamental Stoic principle that frees us from the tyranny of external circumstances. The practice of turning obstacles into opportunities teaches us the art of resilience, showing us how to find strength in adversity. By cultivating objective judgment, we learn to see our fears for what they truly are, often discovering that they are less daunting than our minds would have us believe. Practicing gratitude opens our hearts to the abundance of the present moment, while voluntary discomfort prepares us to face life's challenges with equanimity. Living according to nature reminds us of the importance of aligning our actions with our true selves and the world around us, reducing internal conflict and fostering peace. Reflecting on our mortality, though it may seem daunting, actually invigorates our engagement with life, prioritizing what truly matters. Focusing on the present moment frees us from the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future, allowing us to fully experience and appreciate the richness of life. The reserve clause equips us with the flexibility to accept outcomes as they come, reducing the fear of failure. Lastly, adopting the view from above provides us with a broader perspective on our lives and challenges, helping us to see them in the context of a larger, interconnected universe. Let us not merely be readers of these ancient teachings, but active participants in their application. Choose one Stoic strategy this week and integrate it into your daily life. Pay attention to how this shifts your relationship with fear and enhances your capacity for bravery. Remember, true bravery lies not in the absence of fear, but in our ability to navigate through it. We invite you to share your chosen strategy and your experiences with it in the comments below. Which strategy resonates with you the most, and why? Your insights and reflections can inspire and encourage others on their journey towards Stoic bravery. By incorporating these Stoic practices into our lives, we can transform our relationship with fear from one of avoidance to one of engagement. Fears, instead of being barriers, become bridges to a more authentic, courageous, and fulfilling life. As we continue to apply these timeless principles, let us remember that the wisdom of the Stoics is as relevant today as it was in ancient times, offering us a beacon of light on our path to overcoming fear and embracing the fullness of our potential. Let us move forward with courage, supported by the profound insights of Stoicism, and step boldly into the life of bravery that awaits us.